Hey guys, welcome to this 1v1 battle of the Teutonic Expansion. I am playing against Captain Invisible and he's playing as Denmark. I'm playing as Teutonic Order, of course. Of course I go Teutonic Order. I mean, look at these guys. And I know a lot of you guys wanted to see more Teutonic Order. So I went ahead and purposely tried to get some battles in this expansion. But let's go ahead and dive right into this. Let's look at my army comp. I've got 4 units of Persian archers. They're like, I think they were like 500 gold. The Teutonic Order, they have some very expensive units. So that's kind of a disadvantage what they have. The money here was 13k, by the way. And then I've got 2 units of dismounted Ritterbrüder. And let's see, 2 units with Sword Brethren, with no upgrades. Behind that, I've got 3 units of dismounted Halbbruder. Look at these guys. They've got like a giant 2-handed weapon, but yet they have a shield as well. It's pretty cool. And then I have a general's bodyguard. Here's my general. And then I've got 3 units of Halbbruder. So it's pretty much what these guys are, but mounted. Let's see here. I got 2 units of pikemen. They're called burglar pikemen. Burger pikemen. I don't know. 2 units. They look like Pavi's crossbowmen without the shields on the back. They've got like the same helmet. So pretty cool. I'm getting them lined up here. I accidentally forgot to deploy them with my infantry. And I've got 1 more unit, and it's a mounted crossbow unit. The only reason I got this is because I thought Captain Invisible was going to get some mounted crossbows. So I kind of got it as a defensive unit. But since he doesn't, I went ahead and used it aggressively. But let's go ahead and look at his army real quick. He's got, let's see, 3 units of crossbowmen. Behind that, he's got dismounted Hussars. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 units of Hussars. And 1 unit of Viking Raiders. Then here's his general's bodyguard. And here's a unique unit here. Gotland footmen. Look at these guys. Pretty cool. And then we have 2 units of Norse ward clerics and mounted Hussars here. So if you look at his army, it's missing. Something's missing, right? It just doesn't seem like that's a full army that you could buy with all the gold he had. So I was kind of, I sensed that there's either units here in these trees or up here. So I kind of knew that he was up to no good. But I'm just marching forward here. You can watch my army in all its might. March forward. Really cool. Really cool. Look at these guys. Awesome. So my army's marching forward. He is marching back. See, that gave me another clue. Okay, look at this hill advantage he has. Why would he give that up? Well, he has 2 trees next to it. I mean, sometimes you gotta kind of be aware when people are pulling you into a trap. When he has a terrain advantage right here and he's not using it, he's either being a really respectable player and giving me fair terrain, or he's setting up a trap. And I kind of had a feeling he was setting up a trap. Kind of had a feeling. But I've got my crossbows here hiding in the trees. Yes. This is an awesome battle, by the way. I love this army. Yeah, they've got like, some of these helmets have like little, I'm not sure, but on the top of them it looks like a little animal's head, like a fox or something, or a wolf. It's really cool. It'd be cool to play a campaign with this this faction, which I'm willing to do if anyone's interested. By the way, if you enjoy this Teutonic battle, there's another one I did, so watch out for that as well. I know the Teutonic are really popular, just because not many people play them as much, and they're a really unique faction. But finally he stops here, and now he's given me a good opportunity for equal terrain here. marching up my Prussian archers. Did I call them Persian archers? I meant Prussian. My bad. I don't remember. Persian, Prussian. It's almost the same thing. But not. Okay, so now I'm marching forward with my archers. Trying to get them in range. Because I do have them beat in the skirmish. The skirmish ability here. I have 4 archers. He only has 3 crossbowmen. So I'm trying to use that to my advantage. But I also want to be careful because now he's rushing forward his crossbowmen. You got to be careful. You don't want to move up your archers too far, too fast, because he could charge cav, and that's why I have these units of pikemen behind my archers to quickly protect them from any cav charges. But here go let's watch some volleys here. Pew pew. Ooh, crossbow are very deadly though. So they're not going to be a piece of cake to kill. Now he's retreating even more. So look out for this. Whenever you're playing, there's some red flags here that it just didn't make sense. So I kind of knew something was up. I knew something was up. So now he's committing again. I've got some cav. He ran away from his archers and he put a lot of space between his infantry and archers, but he is coming back, so I was like, nah, I'm not going to charge in. Plus, this is a heavy cav, so they're not that quick. So I retreated back here. And then I've got my mounted crossbows. Trying to get some harass here off. Make him feel uncomfortable that there's a unit harassing him. I went for this Gotland footman. Okay, this is kind of funny, but we were talking during the battle, and I was like, man, those Gotland footmen are really cool, and he's like, yeah, they're going to slaughter your Ritterbrüder. And I was like, oh man, I don't want that to happen. So I focused down his Gotland footman with my with my mounted crossbowman. That's funny. So yeah, now I'm shooting at him. I was like, no, don't kill my Ritterbrüder. Oh, here comes a charge. And it charged from the trees. I completely missed it, but he came from the forest here, and I was like, all right, so that wasn't too bad. That's all he had as a ambushing unit, and he's harassing my archers pretty well. And I'm moving up my pikemen, but they are very slow, but at least something's there. And they do route. This is just a, wow, I'm actually quite surprised this unit routes pretty quickly. And I see them routing, and I knew they would come back from routing. And I had my mounted crossbows nearby. And this is a pretty good unit that I want to try to take out. So I attack them while they're routing to try to kill them off. But here comes Denmark, Captain Invisible, coming to charge me. My archers are firing, trying to score as many kills before they come near my army. Now I'm moving up my men. Here we go. It's about to get serious. See, this is why it's good to have pikemen. I made sure he wouldn't charge my infantry with that cav. Oh, here comes the charge. This is a really good charge by Captain Invisible here. I didn't even get a charge off. There goes my Ritterbrüder, my dismounted brethren. And check this out, he's got even more troops over here. He's got some Viking raiders in the forest. They're a little bit far behind. He's got some more Viking raiders here. His men do route really quickly here. My infantry is just far superior than his. Here's his Gotland footman. Sent my cav after him, 1 unit. Honestly, I didn't know how good of a unit Gotland footmen are, but I made sure to kill them. Oh man, my Ritterbrüder tearing stuff up. It's almost like they have Batman symbols on their chest. It's pretty funny. Here comes my pikemen. They're poking at the enemy. The cav are fighting. My cav are at a disadvantage, but at this point, the infantry fight's going so well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of delaying these cav over here so they don't get any hammer and anvil strikes. But yeah, my infantry is cleaning up. Here I do a hammer and anvil with my mounted crossbows on this dismounted Hussars. And then I got my general over here helping out with this. This is where that ambush unit came by.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
They're kind of harassing my units here. So I got my general's bodyguard to help support them. I also have a pikeman unit that could have turned around and helped fight these guys, but I guess I was microing and didn't see it. But here comes my infantry. They are charging down the routing forces.
The battle is... Lord be merciful. We have lost half of our men.
So this is really what's left of Denmark's infantry. Basically. Got my general in there fighting. He's attacking one of my Prussian archers, but that's okay. And then they rout here. And I'm regrouping my troops over here. They are taking some cav charges. But my pikemen are doing a great job killing these Denmark war horses here. Norse war clerics, murics. Yeah, but I spent a lot of money in my infantry, and I'm really glad it paid off here. But this is kind of cool. Denmark is regrouping his men that routed. He's kind of forming up in the trees here. So you got some cav running down some archers over here. My mounted crossbows and my general. Making sure they don't return from routing. Cool. Cute. Here's this one. I have this one horse unit. This Hobbrooder. I'm gonna go after these this Denmark cav. Oh! Dead. I will remember you. Never forget. Never forget. Now I'm reforming my infantry, try to give them some rest. Not that they really need it. They're all warmed up, ready to go. And it's kind of like a little second wave of attack. We've got Denmark reforming as well. But if you look at the balance bar, I've killed 81% of their army, and he's killed 58 of mine. So, yeah, just reforming. Let's see, I still got a lot of Ritterbrooder, still got a lot of dismounted Hallbrooder. What else do I have? I've got my pikemen. Here's some sword brethren. All my infantry really did pretty well. I think I lost a unit of sword brethren, maybe? I don't know, but I hear someone charging. Yes. We've got a general's bodyguard charging into my Ritterbrooder while I wasn't paying attention. A good charge there. Got a couple kills. Now I'm charging in my sword brethren into these weakened dismounted Hussars and his Gotland footmen. So here comes the Denmark's last stand. All right, go, Teutonic Order. But it was a lot of fun, this battle. It's just fun to play stuff that's different and, you know, see different units fight each other.
Winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
All right, and there goes the general.
Is no true man. He flees. This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and
all right,
valor.
good game to Captain Invisible. It was a lot of fun. Here he admits defeat, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I've got more Teutonic Order battles on the way, so look out for them, and I'll see you next time, guys.